Hey, good evening, baseball fans. This is Jim Wesselman being broadcast by the courtesy of Fuller Digital Solutions and our sponsors for tonight's game. We return to a baseball game for the Hawks. They will be taking on the Wolverines of South O'Brien, who entered tonight's contest with a 1-4 record, but they also have a tie that they have to finish. It went 10 innings at Trinity Christian, who does not have lights, so they will resume that game later on at a later date at Paulina. The Hawks entered tonight's contest with a 6-2 record. I'll get back to that here in a little bit after the starting lineups. As you see, the coaches meeting with the umpires tonight. Umpires behind the plate is Jim Nurse, and on the bases is Brett Sano. For the Wolverines, leading off, playing third base is Boston Riedemann. At shortstop, number 15, Ben Woodall. Pitching tonight for the Wolverines and batting third is number 18, Dane Mormond. Playing first base and batting cleanup, number 11, Mitch Anger. At second base, batting fifth, number 1, Trevor Fidelke. Playing center field, number 40, batting sixth, Camden Stevens.
Welcome to the Marv Thielen Field.
Batting seventh and playing left field is Gabe Mormond. Catching tonight and batting eighth is number 16, Brady Riedemann. And the DH tonight is number 32, Brett Evans. And he will be hitting for the right fielder, number 21, Damian Villarreal. The Wolverines are coached by DJ Lodi and Taylor Steffens. For the Hawks tonight, that 6-2 record will be led off by Jackson Bunkers at shortstop. Batting second, second baseman Alex Schrader. Batting third, the third baseman Cale Ortman. In the cleanup spot, Colin Holman at first base. Batting fifth and on the hill tonight will be number 23, Hunter Pick. In left field, Isaiah Garretts will be batting sixth. Batting seventh is the DH, Caden Groper, and he will be DHing for the catcher, Landon Waldschmidt. Batting eighth in right field is Ryan Willman, and rounding out the batting order is center fielder, Brendan Fish. The Hawks last week took a couple losses. Friday night, they could have almost lost that one too. They were ahead 3-0 going into the seventh against Akron Westfield, and promptly gave up 4 runs in the top of the seventh, so trailing going to the bottom of the seventh. And they loaded the bases, and there was a short fly ball hit out to right field and hit his glove and dropped out. And so they salvaged a 4-3 win, 5-4 win. On Saturday, they took a loss to Kingsley Pearson at 7-4 record, and then beat West Bend Mallard. And then on Tuesday, day after Memorial Day, they dropped a game to Galen Catholic by a score of 5-3. So bringing their season record to a 6-2.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Would you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem?
And I failed to mention the Hawks are coached by Dean Harpenow and assisted by Nolan Hazy and Brad Klein. Almost a picture-perfect night tonight. Some sunshine peeking out behind the clouds. Gentle breeze about 7 miles an hour and 77 degrees. So nice evening tonight. The girls are playing behind me to the north on the softball field, again against the Wolverines from South O'Brien. They entered tonight's contest with a 4-0 record. So we'll try to keep you posted on that score also. Hunter Pick will be on the mound tonight. Hard-throwing junior, I believe. Or will be a junior? No, will be a senior. Hawks travel to Sioux City tomorrow night for the CYO tournament. CYO Classic, I think they call it now, because it's not actually a tournament. They will play Sioux City Bishop Heelan the first game, and second game will be Council Bluffs St. Albert's. I think they play at 10 and noon. Every other year they go to either Heelan or to Kemper Catholic down in Carroll. So, first pitch of the night. Ball upstairs to Boston Riedemann, the third baseman for the Wolverines. Two-0 the count, low and away. Three-0 the count. Hunter taking a traditional pitching stance as a reliever, but as opposed to the windup that most starters take. 3-1 the count. And the 3-1 pitch right down the middle. Full count. And the full count pitch. Just inside.
Up next for the Wolverines, Ben Woodall.
So with a runner on first base, nobody out. Number 2 hitter, number 15, the shortstop, Ben Woodall. And high upstairs, ball 1. I believe this is Hunter's first start of the season. I think he's come in relief a few times. Ball low. Two-0 the count. Woodall taking signs from Coach DJ Lodi. And the pitch. Strike 1. 2-1 the count. I don't think the bat has been swung yet. And pickoff attempt. Back safely. Called strike 2. Two the count. And time called. And a swing and a miss. Brings about the first out. And next batter is the pitcher tonight, Dane Mormond. And starts off with the ball, low and away. And the pitch, low and in the dirt, picked a good pitch to go on. Landon Waldschmidt, the catcher, did a nice job blocking it, but scooted away a little bit. Brings up 2-0 the count. A little conference Landon Hunter pick. Make sure they're on the same page if the signs might go in a third sign that he gives. That way the man at second base can't steal them. Signal to the batter. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. One out. One Wolverine at second base. 2-1 pitch. Called strike two. Check his swing. Evens it up at 2-2. And the pitch. Gets away from Waldschmidt. Runner advances to third. And again, we got a full count. And the pitch. Strike three called for the second out.
Up next for the Wolverines, Mitch Enger.
Now bringing up the cleanup hitter, Mitch Enger, the first baseman. Hunter can work ahead now in the count. There we go. Strike one. Always to a pitcher's benefit, he can work ahead in the count. That way you're not always trying to make pressure pitches getting back in. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. It's much better. Now you have the upper hand on him. Could throw a curveball, could throw one high and away, and might go fishing for it. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss on an inside fastball. So nice job by Hunter at pick. Coming back and leaving that leadoff man at third base. That takes away to we'll go to the bottom of the first inning, and we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
And back here at Martina Memorial Field as Jackson Bunkers takes the first pitch in the dirt for ball one. Hawks come to bat after Hunter Pick strikes out the side after a leadoff walk. Jackson takes the next pitch, strike one, 1-1. Jackson at shortstop tonight. I think he's on the hill tomorrow against the Crusaders of Bishop Heelan. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. And drops a curveball in there. 2-2. And the pitch too far outside, brought back another curveball. Full count. Dane Mormond, pitcher, and swing and a miss. No contact, no foul tip or anything. Went right off the catcher's mitt, and Jackson strikes out, but reaches first base. So it goes down as a strikeout and E2. Alex Schrader comes to the plate now, second baseman for the Hawks. And the pitch up high. The 1-0 pitch from Mormon. Alex squares the bunt. Fouls it off towards first base dugout, visitor's dugout. Probably supposed to be a sacrifice and kind of out of the strike zone. Probably want to pull back on that one. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Curveball. And right fielder runs it down for the first out.
Next to the Hawks, Cale Ortman.
Alex's rear end came out on that pitch a little bit. Swinging with just his arms, not too much behind it. Now to the plate, Cale Ortman. Swing, foul ball. Almost got a couple fans. 0-1 the count. Jackson still at first base. And the pitch, and ball in the dirt on a curveball. 1-1. And the pitch, ball in the dirt. Nice glove stop by the catcher. $21 the count. And the pitch, inside, pulls that one right by Coach Harpenow. 2-2. Might see some motion here by Jackson now. And he's off. And a hit and run perfectly right where the shortstop was. Nobody covering third, so Jackson takes advantage of that. And Kale takes advantage of the throw over to third base. So runners at second and third. And Colin Holman coming to plate now. Number 4 hitter at first base tonight. And the pitch, too high, even for him. Big target to throw at, about 6'6". Left-handed swinger. Ball moves to the outside and goes back to the screen. Jackson scores standing up. First run of the game. Kale advances to third base. (2-0) the pitch. And drops a curveball. (2-1) the count now. And the pitch outside, ball off the catcher's mitt. And Kale comes in standing up too for the second run. So bases are cleared. Holman trying to work his way on there with a 3-1 count. And pitch drops the umpire rang him up, but it's only 3-2 count. Same rules as last year. You still get 3 strikes. Oh, and he did get that one. High fastball for the second out. Brings up the pitcher, Hunter Pick. In the 5-hole tonight. On deck will be Isaiah Garrett's. And the pitch drops a curveball in there. Oh, 1 pitch. Tried another one just outside. 1-1. And the pitch. Fastball in the gap. Getting right off the top of the fence. Just below the yellow border.
Back to the Hawks, Isaiah Garrett.
Nice resounding double. Hit that in the alley, which is probably one of the deeper parts of the park tonight. So a 2-out double, putting Hunter at second base with Isaiah Garrett's now at the plate, looking to drive him in. Curveball sails high and outside. And pickoff attempt, not close. One-0 pitch, swing and a miss by Garrett's. 1-1. Curveball left it up a little bit. It rung him up again, but it's only the second strike. That's twice down the same inning. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Home team has 2. And ground ball. Coach Harpenau fields it cleanly. Do the same thing again, 2-2. And the pitch. And swing and a miss. Strikeout for Isaiah Garretts.
After the first inning, Hawks 2, Wolverines 0.
So we'll head to the top of the second inning. And we'll break away for these commercial messages.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And back here at Martina Memorial Field, Trevor Fidelke comes to the plate and swings and misses. Missed a couple of the early pitches. First one was a ball, second one a called strike. This was a swinging strike. So 1-2 the count. Hawks leading by a score of 2-0 in the top of the second. And the pitch. Kind of overthrew that curveball, stayed up. Backed him off the plate a little bit. 2-2. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball by Hunter Pick for the first out. Brings to the plate Camden Stevens, center fielder.
Camden Stevens.
Six hitter, lefty. And first pitch, right at him, strike one. And swing and a miss on that one. Tried to hold up. Momentum took him for a swing. 0-2 the count. Hunter not wasting any time. He knows what's coming. And fastball right by him for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Wolverines, Gabe Borman.
And the first pitch, low and outside. 1-0. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Had some movement on that one. And the 1-1 pitch. Outside. Two on the count. Again, deuces wild. 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runs in the second inning. And the pitch. Swing. Fouled it off. Might have to throw that ball out. Went right off one of the poles. And he put it in his bag, so. Again, 2-2 pitch. Curveball. I think it even surprised the umpire. It looked like it broke in. Full count. And the pitch. Strike 3, called third strike. And we'll head to the bottom of the second inning. All outs recorded by the Hawks have been via the strikeout by Hunter Pick.
Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field, this is Jim Wesselman with the play-by-play and color commentary. Brings to the plate Caden Groper, the DH tonight, for the catcher Landon Waldschmidt in the bottom of the second inning. Ball driven up the middle. Played by the shortstop, makes the throw to first base for the first out.
Ryan Willman.
Coming to the plate now is number 8 hitter Ryan Willman, playing right field tonight. Mormon with the pitch, curveball, breaks in the dirt. Ball sails high, clips off the catcher's mitt. Two-0 the count to Ryan Willman. Ball low. 30 the count. Hawks looking to get something going here with 1 out. Bottom of the second. Leading by a score of 2-0. And the pitch in the dirt. Ball 4.
Up next for the Hawks, Brendan Fish.
All right, brings to the plate Brendan Fish, center fielder. 1 out, runner on first. And pitch, squared to bunt, pulled back, and ball scoots past the catcher. Willman advances to second base. Now I doubt if he'll be bunting. And the pitch upstairs. 2-0 the count. And the pitch. Strike. 2-1. And ball again off the catcher's mitt. Willman advances to third base. 3-1 the count. And the pitch. Strike 2. Called in the inside corner. Full count to Fish. Just needs something in play. That'll probably score Willman. And there's something in the air. Foul ball. It's going to scatter the crowd a little bit right off the consistent stand. Almost got another fan. And bounces right back onto the field. Right through the open gate. Full count again. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. And Willman scores.
Up next for the Hawks, Jackson Bunkers.
And Brendan takes advantage and goes to second base. Just kept on running past first base on the walk. Take us back to the top of the order. With Jackson Bunkers, he reached on a strikeout, but an error on the catcher. And the first pitch called strike. And the pitch, curveball, driven high in the air. Left fielder looks and makes the catch. Second there, I thought we were going to have a collision.
Alex Schrader.
Left fielder and center fielder were converging on it. So F7 for Jackson Bunkers. Alex Schrader coming to the plate now. He flew out to the right fielder. First time up. And the pitch. Low and away. And the pitch. Too far in. 2-0 the count. Swing fouled right down third baseline. Last update on the girls in the second inning. They are up by the score of 8-3 over the South O'Brien Wolverines. Two one the count. Three one. And the pitch, too far outside.
Up next for the Hawks, Cale Ortman.
That puts runners on first and second. 2 outs. Cale Ortman at the plate. He singled his first time up. And the pitch. Line shot to the left fielder. Drops in front of him. Fish scoring from second base. And ball is thrown, but picked up nicely, backed up by the shortstop.
Up next for the Hawks, Colin Holman.
So Kale with a RBI single, but he does advance to second base on the throw to the plate when Fish scored. So 4-0 for the Hawks. Runners on second and third with Colin Holman coming to the plate. He struck out his first time and drops a curveball in for strike one. A lot of people don't realize a curveball is easier to hit than a fastball because it's slower. But you have a misperception about that. Drive to center field, right at the center fielder for the third out. Gave that one quite the ride. But Hawks tally another run, bring the score to 4-0 going into the top. And we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
And back at Martina Memorial Field, Hunter Pick ready for the first pitch of the top of the third inning. Strike on the outside corner to Brady Riedemann. And swinging a strike, curveball, 0-2. Brady's the number 8 hitter, catcher for the Wolverines. Hunter Pick, two innings complete pitched and 6 strikeouts. Going for his 7th right here. High and tight. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Too high again. 2-0. 2-2, excuse me. Nobody out. Hawks leading by a score of 4-0. And the pitch too high again. So far, the only blemish is 1 walk to the leadoff man to begin the game for Hunter. And the pitch. Called, 3rd strike.
Up next for the Wolverines, Brett Evans.
1 out. Brings to the plate the DH. Brett Evans takes a called first strike. And the pitch, again, right down Broadway. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss.
At the top of the order for the Wolverines, Boston Riedemann.
2 outs. And top of the order, Boston Riedemann. He is the lone base runner tonight. He walked his first time up. And the pitch. Curveball drops in for strike one. He's falling back, thought it was coming at him. And the 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Called strike two. Hunter's got a nice fastball and there's a lot of speed behind that. And the 0-2. Nope. Too far out. Good spot for that though. 1-2. And drops a called third strike in there. So Hunter cruising right along, avenged his earlier walk. So 3 innings and 9 Ks right now. And that will take us to the bottom of the third inning coming up when we return. And we will be back.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
And welcome back to Martina Memorial Field. Hunter Pick comes to the plate. Pitcher on the mound tonight, and he had a resounding double his first time up, right off the top of the fence. He takes first pitch for ball. See if we can help his own cause tonight, get on that base. Pitch, big swing, way ahead, fouled it off. One the count. Hawks softball still leading by a score of 8-4 now. Hunter takes ball, 2-1. And Marmon with the pitch. Strike called, strike two. 2-2 the count. And curveball stays up for the full count.
Up next for the Hawks,
And
Isaiah Garrett.
Hunter Pick goes down on strikes. Bring out the first out. Brings up Isaiah Garrett. He struck out his first time up. And the pitch. Just inside. Too far upstairs. 2-0 the count. And curveball too far outside. 3-0 the count. Hawks looking to improve their record to 7-2 on the season. Going into CYO tournament. And called strike one. Actually lost, 2 games. Unity Christian, they were in state track, and Newell Fonda was also in state track. Oh, that plunked him. Gives the Hawks their first runner of the inning.
Caden Groper.
And then St. Mary's boys were also at state golf. So it kind of disrupted the schedule early on. Caden Groper comes to the plate. He grounded out short to first and takes curveball for strike one. Garrett's at first. Strike two called. Dane Mormon way up now. 0-2 the count, 1 out. Hawks leading by a score of 4-0 in the bottom of the third inning. Caden sends it up the middle. And Caden beats it out to first base, so he reaches on a fielder's choice. They do force Garrett's out at second base for the second out of the inning. Ryan Willman coming to the plate. He walked his first appearance at the plate. And the pitch, curveball stays up. I don't think Caden Big Poppy is a threat to steal. Willman looking keep the inning going. Reaches for that one. It's at shortstop. Makes the play to first base for the third out of the inning.
At the end of 3 innings,
Hawks take a 4-0 lead into the top of the fourth inning. And we'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Next level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
And leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Wolverines is Ben Woodall. He struck out his first time up, and he takes ball one. Second pitch, ball two, 2-0. 30, 3-0. Ball in the dirt, kind of rattled Landon Waldschmidt a little bit. Got to give credit to Hunter. He works quickly. Doesn't take too much time on the mound. Some of the guys are human rain delays. And there's strike one. 3-1 to count. Top of the fourth inning. Hawks ahead by the score of 4-0. And ball 4.
Up next for Wolverines, Dane Mormon.
Second base runner of the evening for the Wolverines, both via the walk. Dane Mormon, the pitcher, comes to the plate. And the pitch outside. Too far in. 2-0. And 30. Nice. Oh, we got him in a run down. Throw the ball. Jackson receives it. And Jackson runs him down for the first out. Nice peg by Landon Waldschmidt. 2 to 3 to 6 is the put out. Erases the runner off the base. Mormon still has a 3-0 count. And there's strike 1. And the pitch, strike 2. Hunter would just need to work ahead, get 0-2 instead of 3-0. Make life a lot simpler. And a 3-2 pitch. Ball outside. Walks the second man of the inning. One was erased, though,
Mitch Enger.
via the pickoff. Mitch Enger comes to the plate. He struck out his first time up and takes a swing in the dirt. Landon locates the ball for strike 1. And the pitch, too high. 1-1 the count. Even higher. 2-1. Hunter's having a difficult time finding the strike zone right now, consistently. And the 3-1 pitch. There it is. Runs everything to full count. He's throwing a lot of pitches because of the full counts. And the payoff pitch. Called third strike.
Wolverines, Trevor Philkey.
Second out of the inning. Brings up Trevor Fidelke. He also struck out his first time up. And there you go. Work ahead in the count. 0-1. Fastball. Swing and a miss. And another fastball, swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. And the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, drops it right in for the third out of the inning. So after a couple walks, but one was picked off, we will go to the bottom of the fourth inning then and be back after these words from our sponsors.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
And welcome back to Marv Thielen Memorial Field for the bottom of the fourth inning.
Brendan Fish.
Center fielder Brendan Fish will lead off. Game being brought to you by courtesy of Fuller Digital Solutions and the sponsors for Hawk Baseball. Lady Hawks, just behind us to the north, are leading by a score of 10-4 over the Wolverines at the end of 3 over there. Brendan takes the first pitch for a strike and pops it up. It's going to stay in the field to play. And first baseman made a nice catch on that. Going back.
Jackson Bunkers.
About the only one that could have made that play. Is too far for the second baseman and too far for the right fielder. Kind of an over-shoulder catch. So Fish, F3. And Jackson Bunkers comes to the plate. Takes called. First strike. Jackson reached first on a drop third strike and then flew out to the left fielder. Another curveball stays outside. Jackson thought about it, but 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Yeah, it goes right between third and shortstop for the base hit.
Up next for the Hawks, Alex Schrader.
So with one out, Jackson Bunkers reaches on a base hit, bring up Alex Schrader. And Jackson Bunkers thrown out at second base for the second out. Clears the bases. Not sure what that first pitch was. I was watching the throw down. Regardless, second. Oh, that was a line shot right at the pitcher. That almost took his head off. Cale Ortman's 2 for 2 for the night, 2 singles. Now, those kind of get your attention when they're coming at your head, those line drives. And the pitch, high and tight. Alex is in at second with the stolen base. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt, scoots away, and Alex advances to third. 2-0 pitch. And chops it second baseman. Nice fielding play. Took that short hop right to him. Made a nice stop on it. So the Hawks go scoreless in the fourth. And we'll be moving to the top of the fifth inning. We'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And back at Mark Thielen Memorial Field for the top of the fifth inning. Hawks leading by a score of 4-0. And to the plate is Camden Stevens, center fielder. Struck out his first time up. Takes ball one. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Fastball sails outside. 2-1. Too far in on that. 31. Not sure how many pitches Hunter's thrown. It's got to be up there with a lot of 3-2 counts. And we're back here with another 3-2 count. Stevens believed he had a walk on that, but. And a 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout.
Up next for Wolverines, Gabe Mormon.
Hunter with 12 strikeouts. Strike one to start off. I think the only other out recorded other than a strikeout was the pickoff. Tried to throw that one through Landon. 1-1. And foul ball. Back into the crowd. One, two, the count. And the pitch. Ball low. 2-2. And swing and a miss for the second out of the inning.
Wolverines, Brady Riedemann.
Brady Riedemann coming to the plate. He has also struck out. Catcher. A nice throw down to pick off steal attempt by Jackson Bunkers. Swing and a miss. Hunter definitely has the velocity. Location might be suspect at times, but 1-1 the count. Just outside. 2-1. 31. See if we're going to have another 3-2 count. And we do. Full count, 2 outs, nobody on. Hawks leading by a score of 4-0 in the top of the 5th. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And back here at Martila Memorial Field for the bottom of the 5th inning. This is Jim Westman with Fuller Digital Solutions. I'd like to thank them for providing the opportunity to bring you these games, along with our generosity from the sponsors for Hawks baseball and softball. It's some kind of delay here. I think the catcher was getting ready. Colin Holman comes to the plate. Struck out his first time and flew out to deep center his second time up. Takes ball one way, way outside. 2-0 the count. And the 2-0 pitch, good cut on it. Fouls it straight back. 2-1. Hawks looking to bust something loose here. And the pitch, curveball. He had a good cut at that too. 2-2. Stayed back and waited for it to get there. Just got under it a little bit, fouled it straight back. Mormon takes a sign, delivers a pitch. And is another one of those strikeouts, but KE2. And then the catcher launches it out into right field. So Holman strikes out, but ends up at second base. And I think the catcher is injured. I think it went off his wrist. Didn't even touch the glove. He's kind of holding on to it right now. Update on the girls' score, still 10-4. in the bottom of the 4th inning. I hear some yelling over there, so something must have happened. I'll give you updates here as we go along. Got a little pause in the action. We do have a courtesy runner. Excuse me, pinch runner. Number 5. As soon as I find out who that is, and that's a drive by Hunter Pick to center field right at the center fielder.
Up next for the Hawks, Isaiah Garrett.
So pinch runner remains at second base. Try to find out who is at second base. The pinch runner is Brady Worth, number 5. And pitch to Garrett's. Called strike. Garrett struck out and was hit by pitch in his 2 plate appearances. Curveball breaks too far outside. 1-1. And called strike 2. Curveball. Just have to pick up the rotation on that. And the 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss. And hung on by Reedman, the catcher.
Caden Groper.
So 2 outs for the Hawks. Pinch runner Brady Worth at second base. Caden Groper comes to the plate, grounded out short to first, the first time up, and reached on a fielder's choice. Takes called first strike. And the pitch. Curveball, sends it down. Sends it down right to Coach Hazy. Makes a nice play. Takes count 0-2. And the pitch. Curveball. Third baseman made a nice pickup. And pours it over to first base for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Wolverines stay within striking distance. But yet to mount any kind of comeback. So we'll be back with the top of the 6th after these messages from our sponsors.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
And back at Martina Memorial Field with a DH, Brett Evans coming to the plate, takes ball 1. Takes strike 1. 1-1 to count. Hawks softball players are up by a score of 13-4 in the bottom of the 4th. Evans takes ball 2, 2-1. And swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. Hawks still leading by a score of 4-0. And the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside.
Up next for the Wolverines, Boston Riedemann.
Hunter at about 91 pitches right now. And back to the top of the order with Boston Riedemann. Walking a strikeout. Swings at the first pitch. 0-1 to count. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Sails high. 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Takes it a second out. Ben Woodall comes to the plate. He also has a walk and a strikeout. And pitch, strike 1. Tell you what, when Hunter works ahead in the count, more to his benefit. And drops that curveball in there and makes that even more effective. 0-2. Way up in the count now. Shouldn't be anything that he can touch. And called third strike. And that ends top of the 6th inning. We're going to the bottom of the 6th with the Hawks leading by a score of 4-0.
Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org. Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Ryan Willman comes to the plate in the bottom of the 6th inning with the Hawks leading by a score of 4-0. Tell you, Dane Mormon, the pitcher for the Wolverines, has kept it at least close. Infielders made some nice plays. A couple of St. Mary's hard hits have been right at him, especially to center field. Got a 1-1 count now to Ryan Willman. Nice to get a couple insurance runs here. 2-1 to count. Boy, Hunter is dealing on the mound, though. Going to be tough to get something for the Wolverines started. And the 2-1 pitch. Ripped shortstop, made a nice stop, makes the throw from his knees. Ryan's going to try for second. You got a base hit, and no, just beat the throw. He ends up at second base after the base hit. Base hit in the air by the shortstop. So that 5th hit for the Hawks. Brings up Brendan Fish. And looks to bunt and ball in the dirt. Catcher made a nice stop on that. 1-0 the count. Brendan showed bunt. And again, and drops it down, and that's, pitcher made a nice play on that. And made a nice throw to first base for the first out.
Jackson Bunkers.
Good sacrifice by Brendan Fish. Moves the runner up to third base with 1 out. Thought it was pushed a little bit away from Mormon to the third base side. I thought it's going to go for a clean base hit, but Mormon got off that mound and made a nice stop on it. 1-0 the count. Top of the order to Jackson Bunkers. Too high, 2-0 the count. Jackson trying to bid for his second hit of the game. And the pitch. Sounded like that was right off the end of the bat, but good enough for an RBI ground out.
Up next for the Hawks, Alex Schrader.
So 2 outs. 6-3 for the put out, but he does get an RBI for that. Brings up Alex Schrader. Alex has got one of the 5 hits for the Hawks. And he's going for the 6th one. Drops one right into left center field for another single.
Up next for the Hawks, Cale Ortman.
So runner on first base, 2 outs. Cale Ortman coming to the plate. He's got 2 of the 6 hits by the Hawks. Ball outside, 1-0. 15-4, Lady Hawks are ahead of the South O'Brien Wolverines. And in on the hands, fouls it back, straight back, and going right for another group of people. Seems like all the foul balls are aimed at people now. One the count. And Mormon with the pitch. Ball in dirt, comes back to the screen. Alex takes second base aggressively, but stops there. 2-1. And the pitch way upstairs over the catcher. Didn't even get a glove on it. Alex advances to third base. Mormon might be tiring a little bit. And the pitch, way inside, high and tight.
Up next for the Hawks, Colin Holman.
So Ortman walks. And Colin Holman comes to the plate. Looks like we may have a pitching change. or just maybe a conference. Holman had one drive straight to the center fielder and had to go back on it. Looks like it might just be a powwow. Yep. Just wanted to talk to him. He's got 2 outs. Runners at the corners. I would wager that Kale will probably be stealing second. And there he goes. And there's a hit by pitch.
Up next to the Hawks, Hunter Pick.
Hunter's had a double. So bases are juiced. Ooh, he was trying to get all 4 runs on that swing. Feel the breeze up here. 0-1 the count. Drops the curveball in. 0-2. Curveball has kept the Hawks off balance a little bit. And drops the third one in there. So Hawks leave bases loaded. But have the score of 5-0. And we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
It has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And back at Martin Memorial Field for the top of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Wolverines. They'll be led off by Dane Mormon, the pitcher. Hunter Pick still on the mound and comes with fastball. Good movement on that. 0-1 to count. And swing and a miss again. That fastball is hard to catch up to, high up in the strike zone. Now probably a curveball. Nope, comes back right with the heat. 3 straight pitches for the first out. And sails that one a little too high. Ball 1. And the pitch, yeah, too low that time. Skip past Landon Waldschmidt. And the pitch. Oh, way too high. Got to find a happy medium right in between that. 2 of them too high, 1 too low, right in the middle. That one's too low. 2 of each. So that brings up I think Dean wants to have a powwow again. Trevor Fidelke will come to the plate. Either strikes or walkouts. Excuse me, either strikes or walks. I think the pitch count for high school junior senior is 120, so he's got to be close to that. There he is, comes right with a strike. 0-1 to count. Called strike 2. Way up in the count again. Blown out, no advancement by the ball in the dirt. 1-2 the count. And foul ball. Back to the crowd. Across the street. Hawks softball won by a score of 15-4 tonight. So that takes their record to 5-0 heading into CYO. They will be going to Carroll to play down there. Strike 3 and pickoff to end the game. Runner was advancing haphazardly, and Landon gunned him out. So I think there were 2 thrown out. So out of 21 outs, I think unofficially, I think Hunter had 19 strikeouts. Thank you very much. And that will be the 5th no-hitter of the season for the Hawks. The first 4 games were all no-hitters, whether individually or combined. And this one, of course, is individual. So Hawks go to 7-2 on the year, heading into CYO tomorrow morning at Bishop Heelan Field on the campus of Briar Cliff University. So our next broadcast will be determined at a later date, and I'd like to thank Fuller Digital for allowing us to come into your houses, and good luck, and talk to you next time. This has been Jim Westman for Fuller Digital, and thank you to our sponsors also.